Hi, everybody. Welcome to Dungeons and Dum-Dums. We are switching from Twitch to YouTube. Mostly because we can't keep a fucking schedule, and it'll be easier for us to do it this way. So,
And I like recording.
and recording is way better because then we can be a little bit more ridiculous, and if we say anything
And
dumb,
edit it out so no one can see it.
it can be edited out. It never even
We like to
happened.
hide our mistakes.
Yes.
That's right. So, who wants to recap? Somebody wanted to recap.
Me.
Recap.
Pick me, pick me.
Recap. I told you do it.
Nah. No, I'm kidding. Anyways,
Come on, Prim,
okay.
don't be shy.
I forgot Prim's voice. Anyways. So, I'm just gonna, since it's been a long time, it's been November since our last session, and a lot has happened. A lot had happened, and it was really funny. But, I'm just gonna go around what my notes said, and then maybe we could all collaborate on, like, what happened, or I could just pull something out of, like, what I remember. Okay, so I wrote down rug clean, and Stefan explains to Ranzel. Who's Stefan? Anyways, so apparently there was like, oh, that's right. We got the monster, and its guts and poops and stuff is all over us. And so Prim was like rubbing herself on the carpet back at the mansion, which, by the way, displayed here on the screen is little AI art, which hopefully is not copyrighted. But I mean, none of us are getting paid, so I think
Too
it's
damn
fine.
bad.
Yeah. And so that's the mansion, correct, DM?
Yep.
And then that's the little wagon that like the little gnomes were in. It's pretty cute. It's adorable. Anyways, just so you know, there better be maps, Swick. Anyways, so yeah, she was like rubbing herself on the carpet, and they were like, Stefan is the waiter guy, the butler of Ranzel. And we told them the news, and the carnival's tomorrow, and there's been mischief around with magic spells because Ablina might be actually dead. So apparently Ranzel was getting a bunch of like people telling him that like there's other shit going on that might be happening with other people because of Zablina. So it's causing lots of shit. We must go talk to Mr. Witch and Mr. Light and talk to them, but be very weary. That's what he told us. So we all go to like clean up and shower, and there's like mischief going around. I think this is the time when she goes around and like rearranges all of the knights' armors in like the hallway and stuff. And then during this time, Torin goes out to the back, and there's a little dwarf tower, and he starts tinkering and stuff in there. Do you remember what you found in there, Torin?
Your mama.
Oh,
it was
that's
just
where
a
she
headlamp.
is. A
Basically.
headlamp? Like,
essentially.
for your head?
I mean, what are we talking about here? Like, what do you mean by for my head? It's a headlamp. Like,
okay.
yeah. Where else would a headlamp go? Like,
okay.
just something I should know?
I thought there's like a lamp that's like the head lamp, and then all of its subordinate lamps. Anyways. So, during this, I think, Finton was talking to Ranzel alone, I think? Do you remember what you were saying?
I just recapped what was going on back at his warehouse.
Sweet.
Got our pay, and then went and found what mischief you two are up to.
That's right. And then I think we head for the night, and Prim started dreaming. And you guys don't even know what happened unless you watched our video, but I mean, everybody here could probably watch our video. But anyways, to recap.
Yeah, I deliberately have no idea what you're talking about.
It's true.
I just don't watch the video.
Wow, our #1 fan. So basically in her dream there was, I'll just sum it up real quick because I don't want you guys to know too much, just like for subconscious mind. There was a bunch of colors, it kind of was like fey wild colors, and there's smells all around that were very familiar. But there was also things changing of pigments and smells very fast, and she's kind of like, I think she was like floating in the air, that's how I imagined it or whatever. But their trees were on fire below her. I don't think I took many notes because I was more in it, but and I think that she casted druidcraft to put out the trees, fires, and trees and stuff, but she didn't have her holy symbol or her symbol, and so she reached out for help, and she went into, like, I think there was like a town was on fire too, and then all of a sudden, like, she was trying to go out and like get people out of the town and stuff like that, but then they all died suddenly, I think, something like that. And she reached out for help, and she was sitting on the ground crying, and a voice in her head started saying, don't, I forgot, don't.
They started doing your mama jokes. It was great.
It said, don't away. Don't, I don't remember what I wrote. And then they said, I am here. And then she's all like, who? And then, like, I think that's when she woke up or something like that. It was really intense. In the video, we show it all, but yeah. And then we had breakfast.
The video we show it all.
Please revert to minute. Oh, but I'm kidding.
Wait, if we're not streaming it anymore, do we even need to recap it still?
For us, like our
okay.
memory. But also, if
I
they didn't
guess.
want to watch the other video and they wanted to watch this one.
It's tradition.
Yeah, tradition. So, we eat breakfast. All this crazy stuff was happening. There was a debate over an ugly jacket. Oh, that's right. Okay, so we head into town, and we find this like little stall, and in this little stall of selling things, there was this guy who had like a bunch of knickknacks, and he was trying to convince people that they are magical property knickknacks, and there was this really ugly jacket, and then like Torin and Finn were like debating over if this jacket was ugly, and then Torin found a thing. Finton wanted something. Do you remember what you wanted?
I want nothing. I have everything I need.
No, at the shop or whatever, you were eyeballing something. He showed you like shoes and a jacket and like this other thing, but
I was looking for my friend Torin here to find him a nice coat.
that's right. And then so Torin found a thing, and he said it was a bomb. And so we were like, oh my god, it's a bomb. This man's selling people a bomb. And so Prim starts flying around screaming, convincing everybody around them that there is a bomb. Finton lights a little, like puts a little smoke out and a fire, and saying that it's gonna explode. And then and then Torin thunder fists the ground to make an explosion, and like everybody's convinced that this bomb went off and this guy was selling a bomb, and then the stalls start to catch on fire, and I think there was only like, I think Finton was able to snag something meanwhile, and I think only one girl saw him, but like not, I don't remember. And then it sets off a fire of the stall, and the fire like works to like starts catching the next door stalls over, and so starts spreading, and people start dying. And everybody thought it was us, but then we somehow convinced them that it wasn't, and that we were saving them, and that we were heroes.
You know.
And then we left.
Well, they thought it was me or Torin.
Yeah.
So, but then you were like, "Oh no, that guy was saving everybody" and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it wasn't until just now, like morally, I felt fine about that. But it was just now that I realized, it dawned on me that we were the bomb.
You forgot about that key.
No, I didn't forget about it. I just didn't think of it that way. And just now I realized, oh, we did that. We killed all these people.
Yes, and there was like a child
So
that was
nothing
like
is
screaming
clear
for
about the
mom or
situation.
something.
The whole time you thought that you forgot that there was no actual danger.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, I thought the stall guy was the danger, so I'm like, oh, we're just fighting the stall guy, you know? It just happens.
That's exactly what happened, Torin.
Yeah,
Stop
yeah.
the bomb from going off.
Exactly, and then we went to like this other place to change clothes and like kind of be a little more low key, and that's where we ended off at the gates of the carnival. It's happening, guys. Okay, the end.
Until next time.
So excited.
And that's
Nice
where
to
we're
see
gonna
you
end
all
today's
being
session. Thanks so much. No,
Gotta drag it out for her.
I really
Oh,
do.
God.
You know, it's gotta be.
After the
You know-
carnival, I'm just not gonna play anymore. So.
Well, then I guess you gotta turn around. That's all. And you guys do, after many long months of teasing and years of well, not even years, but you know, almost at half a year of teasing this carnival, you finally arrive to the gates of the Witchlight Carnival.
Da, 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 da.
Da, 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 da,
Do you
da,
have
da,
anything
da,
to show
da, da.
us for it?
Nope.
Seriously?
Oh, nothing. I got nothing to show for it.
She's gonna go check the secret file.
I'm gonna put some images of the secret file then.
Nope. Hang on, I'm choking.
Oh my god! I just saw a bit of
No, stop it. The first stars of twinkle night above the night twinkle above the apricot sunset. Dragonflies roll overhead, trailing streamers. Low mist curls over the ground with the floral archway. You glimpse the wondrous, vibrant creatures, elf stilt walkers, fairy dragons, painted performers everywhere. There's laughter, pixie dust bubbles, a wistful tune of a whistling calliope. You pull up to the Witchlight Carnival. You got it. I imagined it would look something along the lines of this.
wow.
don't
Holy
know if I-
cow, it's huge.
Not focusing on my screen. But that's fine. I can deal
No
with it.
man, you're
I'm
missing
not
out. It's dope. Wow.
It looks like to me. They're focused.
How do I get
Oh
this
my
to be on
god,
the
I want to
screen?
be here IRL.
And it is magical. There are, like I said, beings and things and places and people all over the place. I'm trying to show you guys a picture that I want to show you, but it's not working. I don't know why.
Oh,
Don't know how to share this with you.
which
Good thing we
one?
can edit all this out.
Do you want me to insert it from the Swig Stone?
I don't know which one it is over there. I know which one I want over here, though.
Is it the one that there's like an alleyway of people?
Yes, that's the one.
Okay, I'll put it on the screen.
That's
Joke.
as you guys enter the or go up to the carnival gate, there is a sea of people, as you can tell by the image that I've shared. The AI art. And yeah, there's vendor stalls like outside of the carnival that have kind of made their you can tell they're kind of there for the carnival, but not officially part of the carnival, right? It's like the carnival sprawl kind of gets outside of the gates, not part of the official carnival, but there's still people trying to sell some wares and stuff before you even enter the gates there. People shouting, Get your ribbons over here! You need your ribbon before you enter the carnival! Tickets over here! Get your tickets! Clamor and all about, and just a whole bunch of nonsense going on.
How long is the ticket line?
Yeah.
Ticket line, I mean, like I said, the ticket line is pretty long. There is a ticket booth up front, and it does seem to have a little bit of a line. It's more or less as main gates, but there's several stalls that you can get tickets from, so it's moving pretty quickly. People are going up and literally just handing money and getting tickets and walking into the carnival.
Okay.
Prim flies up so excitedly, like
I
eyes
grab her
wide.
foot before she gets out of range.
With my foot being hung on to, and like eyes wide, looking everywhere, because like she could see all of it in the air, kind of. And she looks down at Finton and Torin and just goes,
I need a ribbon. Where's our ribbon? Is there a ribbon anywhere? We
I
gotta
pull
go.
her back towards us.
she's
I
like,
think
"Buddy."
maybe we should avoid stalls for now. You know, just after.
We were already a hero
minute
once
and a
today.
half.
We don't need to be pushing our luck again. Here,
Right.
and I'll, while holding on to Prim still, assuming you're not fighting me, I pull you, push you, based on how big you are, over in front of Torin. Hold on to her.
And at the meantime, I'm like squirming around, zooming, trying to zoom out.
Torin just uses his one fist hand.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just holds her in
shit.
place.
Basically, now you're being held Barbie doll style. You wait here. I'll get the tickets.
Okay, hurry back. I really want some sort of food. I want to try all of it.
On the as you kind of walk up to the ticket booth, it is large. They expected a huge turnout being in a main city this year, and it is a large endeavor. There's several goblins at the posts. Long nosed. Think like Gringotts goblins from Harry Potter. They got the glasses on, their hair's kind of finely done, all wearing nice suits. Saying, "Here's your tickets. Get your tickets over here." And then on top of the booth, it has a pink roof with almost like a magical dancing silver statue of a fairy dragon, just dancing, greeting people as they come in, has a cane and is like wafting in the air. One particular short line seems to have an elderly goblin perched behind the counter, and seems to be going through the line very quickly. If you'd like to take his booth, as he calls out, "Get over here! Don't got all day."
They're all talking more or less the same.
More or less.
I will head to the particularly short line.
You get up to there, and he goes, "All right. Adult ticket, 8 silver pieces. Child ticket, 3 silver pieces."
2 adults and 1 child.
Gus kind of looks at you. "Where's your kid?"
I got them waiting over by the gate. They can't get in without the tickets.
"Yeah, point them out to me."
I just gestured generally out there because there's a giant crowd.
He looks around.
And I will, while like pretending like in my general direction, looking around, I'll spot anybody that looks human of similar age to me with a child.
"You're lying."
No, behind that one.
"No, you're lying. 3 adult tickets. Come on, I ain't got all day. Unless you wanted to barter."
What you be seeking, fella?
"Well, this is a carnival, is it not? Let's have some fun." "How about this? For the remainder of your carnival stay, I will give you your 3 tickets, adult tickets. But you must not knowingly lie."
I just slide over 30 silver.
"That's what I thought." He takes it.
I don't know any lies, sir. I just forget the truth.
Don't we all? He hands over the 3 tickets and your change.
I left it on the counter.
He tips his hat to you and says, "Enjoy the carnival, but beware, magic's deep here." He kind of looks at you with one eye open. The whole time he's kind of in his book, kind of like, but at that moment he does look at you, like he knows that you know that he knows, and moves on with his life. Come on, get out of here.
Yeah, I move on back to Prim, going nuts inside of being held on to.
When you
I'm
arrive,
sorry, Prim. They only have 2 tickets, so you'll wait here while Torn and I go inside.
What? What?
and then she starts like turning Tinkerbell red.
As I'm putting her ticket in her hand, or you said ribbon earlier. Is it like a ribbon that gets tied on or something?
Is it big?
The ticket, they are physical tickets.
Okay.
Well, I guess it would.
Wait.
I forgot.
Wait,
Do you
wait,
have it?
wait.
They have a handout with the module.
They have a handout with the module.
We could put it in.
Hey, hold on.
Share handout.
Yeah, there it is. I'm doing so good.
Wait, where is it?
Oh wait,
It was on the map.
show the player. I gotta show it to everyone. Boom, you should see it now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
There is your ticket.
Oh wait, hold up. Wow, that's gorgeous. Is that it?
You see on the bottom of the ticket there are kind of like 8 punch things on there. And on the back of it, it reads, this ticket is also good for 8 attractions while you're in the Witchlight Carnival. If you would like to sample more, tickets are available throughout the entire carnival for additional purchase.
Oh my god. Once Prim reads that, she just starts clapping her hands and goes,
I wonder what 8 we'll all choose.
Well, I say first we find a nice quiet place to sit down and get a map.
I assume you guys are kind of walking into the carnival, or still staying outside? As you guys walk into the carnival, the first thing that draws your attention is the big top. It is front and center, right down the main alley. And it is large enough to be compared to some other big top, large carnival things, large buildings that you've seen in the past. I don't know where my head was at with that. As opposed to the kind of vendor booths and stalls that are lining up, you kind of see down the end there, and it's. I mean, you guys can see it on the map too. The big top is the largest thing in there.
yeah, it's pretty big. It's top.
It is a big top. That's right. You hear, as you guys are walking in, you hear an announcement that says, "Welcome to the Witchlight Carnival. Everybody, thank you for coming. As you know, in about 20 minutes or so, welcome gifts shall be put out over at the kind of like coughs as he's talking. Over near the big top. Thank you for coming to the Witchlight Carnival and enjoy your day." The mood is very lively. People are very happy. The Calilope is playing
Prim just keeps singing with it.
Yes, absolutely. So you guys are free to move about the cabin.
The cabin?
Well, you know.
Big ass cabin.
I will ask Prim.
And I'm really
Can
quick.
you stay here next to us?
Really quick. There is a sequence of events that kind of happens. I mentioned the first one, which is welcome gifts. The carnival kind of works as like a timed event, if that kind of makes sense.
Okay.
So I'm going to place a marker on where
It's
you
like a
guys
board
are
game.
as far as that goes. Yep. I'm just gonna real quick make a circle. Draw
What?
a circle.
That
There we
thing
go.
up on the top left.
Yep.
Yep.
This
There it
guy
goes.
right Yep.
Top left. Oh,
So
there we
on
go.
the top left corner and the bottom right corner, there's
Wow.
little indicator trackers of some kind.
Yeah.
Wow,
That's really cool.
that is really cool.
And then the other part is going to be the mood of the carnival. And the mood of the carnival kind of goes across, and I'll tell you, we'll do this in roleplay too, but you see at the big top there, as you guys kind of approach it, there's a sign. It says Carnival Rules. Be polite, laugh at jokes. Don't steal, don't lie. Take your time, enjoy yourself. And in general, don't do anything to hurt anybody.
Once Prim reads these, she turns to Benton. She goes,
What do you think will happen?
I say you're going to have a grand time. That's what I think will happen.
Oh, so we should do all the stuff on the list?
I just shrugged.
she's kind of made her way to like the big top area, cause isn't that what they said welcome gifts?
Yes, that's what they just say was welcome
She
gift.
just gonna go straight there. Zoom.
Perfect.
After and then stops, read the sign, cause it's up at the big top, right?
It is at the big top, yes, right outside.
And then
Torin is like he's quiet, but he's sort of just like examining everything, like all the sort of like things that he hasn't really seen really grab his attention. It's just very fascinated, like almost jaw dropped the whole time with like a childish amusement to it.
And there are some novelty, like those gadgets kind of going off. There's, like I said, on top of the ticket booth, there's that dancing statue of the fairy dragon. Several...
Yeah, he's just running back and forth, just like as they're walking towards the big top. He's just running back and forth, looking at each one, like wanting to touch it. Not do anything, just touch it.
Dude, you climb all the way up the ticket booth to touch it?
I mean, I don't think I had to climb.
Oh, true. You're pretty big. How big is all this stuff?
Varies. There is some stuff that is gigantic, like the big top. Big top's definitely the biggest, definitely designed to hold everybody, so it is very, very large. There are other buildings that are more normal sized for normal sized people. There's a couple of buildings that are particularly large with large doorways that you see walking in and out of them. The attendants are a little bit more lengthy, spindly kind of characters. Some of them are on stilts. And then there are some things that are very small. You definitely get the feeling that they are for fairies or however you want to do.
Awesome.
So you guys wanted to do the welcome gifts. So, shortly after the carnival opens, they're just outside of the big top area. There is a 12-foot tall walking tree. He has golden ribbons falling off of his head. He has a face kind of where the trunk is, and he marches up and down the where the big top is, down almost to where the ticket booth is, and turns around and says, "Come here, get your welcome gifts." As he walks, there are these things. He kind of like shakes his leaves, and gifts start to fall off of him and onto the ground and whatnot. They end up being seeds that are falling on the ground, and everybody's kids are running up to grab them, and anything else along those lines.
She immediately runs to, or flies to grab a seed. Just one.
Perfect. I would like you to roll me roll me a d4 real quick. Three. Perfect. Thank you. You pick up the seed from the ground, and you hear the tree go, "No, no, no, no! You have to pick it up before it falls to the ground. Come on now. Try again." And he shakes his leaves again. Roll me a d20.
I like this man's seeds.
What's your dex modifier?
For which one?
Dexterity, just the number
Oh, my
underneath your dex.
dexterity. The like extra, the big ass number.
Yeah.
It's a 3.
You are able to catch a seed out of the air.
Yay!
Let's see here. And you rolled a 3?
I rolled a 9.
No. You rolled a 3 on the d4.
Oh,
correct?
yeah.
Alrighty. You are able to grab the seed and catch it, and you look at it, and you kind of look at it, and it literally is just a seed, and basically, what you do is you look at it and it starts to glow a little bit. I need you to kind of make an intelligence check for me, if you would.
Like, roll intelligence?
Yes.
Click on the word intelligence on your left side. 9 again.
9 again, which is a 10. You get the sense that there's something. The welcome gift that you've received is not something tangible. It is something that is magical. To the a magical thing that has happened.
What's the magical thing?
I'm looking right now on the table.
This is so fucking cool. God. I wish I was here.
While that's going on, and while watching Prim do all this, I lean over to Torrin and say, "So what sticks out to you?"
Do we have a map?
The map is the map. This is the map.
Oh, okay, but like, do we like physically have a map in the game so I can just refer to it instead of just breaking RP and just
Yeah,
I'm
no,
asking,
yeah.
I'm
You guys,
not
it would have
necessarily
been.
asking on a map. I'm asking like what you're looking at.
It would have been.
just like in that moment.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It would have been part of the ticket buying process. They have maps and stuff that are available.
Gotcha.
You can just pick one up easily.
I'm assuming the
What's
map will be
currently around us right now?
Do you
so
not
I
see
can
the map?
choose an interest? No, what I'm being asked is what interests me that we could currently see right now, like the little trinkets and stuff like that.
Oh, what's around you? Got it.
There are several stalls and vendors that are around. Like I said, some of them have these novelty gizmos, like little things that you pull a string and they fly up in the air. There's these orbs that they're kind of top like where they go. You put one on the table and you press a button 2 times and it spins, and then it just drops.
Novelty, trivial.
Yes,
What else
trivial.
we got?
Here's this picture. Do you want to see the picture again?
Huh? What
Just think of a carnival.
Did you get your thing, Rainbow?
My thing? Oh, I haven't checked my messages. Can I say it? No, you don't want me
We'll
to.
figure it out. Well, it's up to you. I mean,
Alright, I'll probably RP it in or something.
Yeah, that'd probably be better.
Wait, how
Up to you,
long
though.
do I know? Just, I don't know. Or do I have a sense of like, cause like, when you get high and then you just know that like getting high like 2 hours later, you'll be fine? Or drunk or something like that?
It says for the remainder of the fair.
Ah, shit. Like all the days or like me when I leave?
Well, while you're here, you know.
Okay.
Her fairy is gonna be horny the entire rest of the fair time. God damn it.
You're holding her and you just feel movement against your hand.
She's
It's
feral
like,
now.
oh, your hand's so hard, Torin. He's like,
Oh,
just accidentally crush her, like, oops, sorry.
And that was the
Wait,
death of
wait.
Prim.
Anyways,
Moving on.
Yeah.
So, what sticks out to you here, Thorn?
well, I'm particularly fond of these, what would you call it? Not mannequins per se, but these, not even puppets. There's not quite the right word to describe them, but
That
the
weird
way
looking
they-
automaton.
sorry, what was that?
That weird looking automaton, the one with the head.
Yes,
And his
yes,
hand on his head.
right. And the way they associate wood with mechanical properties, I find great respect between nature and mechanics. You know, it's quite interesting. Not as sophisticated as Torrance kind of just like leans on like a nearby like wall, kind of bragging. Not as sophisticated as some around here, but needless to say, it's amusing.
And while this conversation is going on, DM, I
Yeah.
would like to be scanning the crowd for anything. It's a carnival, everything looks out of place, but something that would look out of place at a carnival.
Roll me a perception check.
Gladly. Ooh. Rolled low.
Scanning the crowd, everything is super brightly colored. There's not too many dark splotches that you see around. However, two things quickly catch your eye. And you look, it's like one of those where you look 1 second and then you like double take to go back and it's gone, right?
Mm-hmm.
You see a black hooded figure kind of dart from underneath the big top up towards the lake area. And then the other thing that you see is two little dark shadows on the ground seem to kind of come off of somebody and then run off in the other direction.
Like come off from their owners, a la Peter Pan chasing
Yeah,
his
Peter
shadow around
Pan
Luigi's room?
style
Okay.
shadows running off from their person, yeah.
I will point out the shadows to Torin, assuming that's what he can also be pointed at watching. Since you said the other guy darted away.
Like I said, it's one of those things where you wouldn't be able to see.
Okay,
where
I don't
they
have
are
time
now.
to point it out. Okay.
Yeah.
Then I don't make mention of it, and I'll just as far as like pointing it out, I'll just like put my hand on his shoulder as he's leaning on the wall, pat it, and go right. Watch your shadow, mate, and then go fetch Prim.
The guy you guys are standing. If
We were just at like the back side of the tree throwing gifts, letting her go get a gift.
Gotcha. So yeah, the cantaloupe is right there. I assume you guys are standing in kind of that area.
Whatever the gap is, there's no measurements, so.
Yeah, no. So, you hear kind of a goblin kind of snicker as you say that, because he was listening in on your conversation, kind of go, and as you walk by.
Mm-hmm.
So. Anybody else looking to get a gift? Anybody else looking to do that?
Hey, Finn, do you want to move your token to Torin?
I don't need to.
You're gonna stay outside?
I would
I'm using
like you guys
theater
to
as mine.
use your
I need to
tokens
move it.
I would say just in the because obviously there's no places, but just to kind of keep track of where you guys are at.
I mean, I figured I'm with them unless I say otherwise. So.
Oh, okay.
Right.
I was wondering.
I was
if,
leaving
like,
my
you weren't
token
able to
away
move
from
it.
the map so that there's more visible map for the recording.
No,
now
but
you're
like I
good.
said,
Yeah.
just in case there's a timer separated, just make sure that.
Yeah,
you keep your
unless
token where you're
otherwise
at.
noted for for real separation, I am with them.
Heard.
Just like I said, you can move my token around, Prim, but I was trying
Okay.
to leave
I
the
wanted
map visible.
permission first.
Unless I'm specifically trying to do something, you can always move my token around.
Sweet, thank you.
The big tree.
I'll
is still there
off,
shaking his
yeah, if
leaves
it's
and-
still doing that, as I go to fetch her, I'll offhandedly try to catch something.
Roll me a
she
dex.
just
A what?
starts.
Just a dex.
She just
Straight
starts
dex.
laughing.
Not
Okay,
escape,
yeah.
just dex, right?
While you're doing that, she's watching you. She's just going like.
As you go out, you do reach something and you catch it.
Pocket it, don't look at it.
Perfect. Love that for you.
Fucking
Beautiful.
smart.
I still need you to roll me d4 though.
Fine, not a problem. I was like, if I get something, I get something, but my intention is just to be out there, not to be paying attention to it.
And then roll me a d20.
And a d20.
While you're doing that, Prim's gonna look up at the tree and go,
Sir, is this seed edible?
Probably.
Will it, like, be bad if I eat it?
I would like to hope, unless you want me to roll for it, to be walking up on her at this point in time.
You're able to just be walking up on her.
Yeah. And I would
You would
assume,
recognize.
knowing
you
you
would
for so long. Go ahead.
You would recognize the seed Prim as just like a fruit-bearing seed. It's not like it's anything spectacular or anything like that. So
Assuming knowing Prim as long as I have and how her resizing weirdness works, I would know how to direct her hand to shove something into her pocket or a backpack. And just as I walk up behind her, just start doing that and say, "Come along."
Okay, bye. Thanks for the gifts.
you're
And I
welcome.
usher her back to Torin. And I'll do a look around myself when I get back to Torin, checking all three of our shadows. You can tell me or message me the response.
You're all there.
Okay.
As we hang out with Torin, I'm like,
Torin! Hey, guess what?
Yes.
dog's going off. Good thing we're recording. Anyways.
Hey, stop bell. No. Sit. Good girl. Good girl, baby.
Torin!
Yes.
Guess what? I got a welcome gift. Did you want one?
And I'll point to the tree.
Looking at the tree, can I use detect magic on it?
Wasn't everything
Specifically wanting to
magical?
look at the seeds themselves.
You want to do it on the seeds themselves?
Like as the seeds are falling, kind of like a general, but like, you know how like when you take like a
Sus.
general insight, like you kind of want to focus on one particular thing. And I want to see like the seeds that people are catching.
Sure thing. Go ahead and cast detect magic. I will say that you know like how when you
Everywhere.
used to play Oblivion, Elder
Yeah.
Scrolls Oblivion, like the
Yeah.
detect life, if you were in the wrong spot, it like just glowed purple. That's what
Yeah.
happened. Yeah, everything is purple. So like everything is glowing and magical and everything. However, you are able to look at the seeds themselves. In the air, they glow. As they hit the ground, the magic dissipates from them.
Sus.
She'll take out her seed and shove it in Torrent's face and go, see,
Look at it! It glows. Wait,
is it still glowing?
It is not glowing
It's not-
for you, Torrent.
glowing.
Wait, is it glowing for me?
No. Well, it was
Um,
the glow for you is dissipated,
Yeah, I'd assume when it hits
Orange-
the ground or something, it would turn
right?
off.
And then the magic is dissipated from
Is- is her like is any part of her glowing with magic like where she was keeping the seed, or
Do I just glow with magic anyway, since I'm a fairy?
that's a good question.
Because I do glow in the night, in the moonlight, because I'm a moon fairy. But
I would
Well, we don't know
say
if that's magic.
probably you have magical items on you, so you glow a little bit, but you're not like it's not like coming from you. It's coming from the items you have.
Okay.
But like it was.
I
Wait, it was glowing. I don't know what happened.
think I'm going to pass. I've seen too many items imbued with dark magic in my day, so I think I'll just, not take a risk.
Hey,
Okay.
do me a favor.
Hey,
Let's go stop at one of them there porta pot Johns.
As you're saying that, Finton, your pocket gets very, very warm.
which one? The one you put the seed in?
Uh-huh.
is your pocket warm? Or are you happy to see me?
I will grab the thing, still not looking at it, and drop it in the nearest trash can on the way to the
Porta potties.
porta.
Are we
porta
about to start another fire?
potty. I don't know. This thing was basically the way I'm imagining it is it was flying by his head and like you swatted a fly, but he grabbed it and just put it in his
Yeah.
pocket.
As you kind of hold it in your hands, it's not necessarily warm to you, but you kind of have this vision of wealth and fame and power as you kind of like hold it in your hand there. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna give you from that. I'll
Like
let
a
you
That's So
roll.
Raven vision? Or.
No,
That's
just kind of like
Just a feeling?
just like a feeling, like a flash feeling in your brain, like, oh,
I'll smile at it as I release it.
sure thing. As it goes into the trash, the magic dissipates.
Damn, it could have
Finton
given you
would too.
power, man.
It may have, but I didn't know what it was, and we're in a carnival, and my background says that this place is full of tomfoolery.
That's why Prim loves it so much. She's a mischievous moon fairy.
I'm a little street urchin guy. I know what kind of shit goes on.
You hear screams, kind of like, ah! And it's like, you look over, towards the, kind of where that bubble pop teapot is, and you
Yeah,
see that,
teapot.
there's been a like a, like at the fairs where they have like people that dress up and stuff. Basically a dressed up ogre. It's very much like a potato sack ogre has gone behind somebody and scared them for the thrill of it.
Prim laughs.
I hope they didn't try that on me. I've already killed too many people by accident lately.
What? We killed people? That's so funny.
Just keep that down, alright?
Yeah, when we get over there, I'm going to have pulled some stuff out of my bag, but holding it under my under.
Where are
under
you
my
guys going
cloak,
to?
The porta potties.
Got it.
Where is it on the map?
We'll say that the porta potties are over here.
Oh,
That's what I was thinking they were too.
Nice.
But yeah, as we get over there on the way, I pulled out some items and say, "Here they are, Thorin. this is what you were looking for, and here, I'll help you up the stairs. Your old bad leg, and I'll make sure the door shuts, and I'll hand him the items. Not like trying to hand them, but I'm just falsifying my reason for helping him get into the potty, and whisper in his ear, "Figure out what these are." And I will hand you. I have to pull the list off of my sheet. I will hand you 3 potion bottles and the pair of boots that we picked up earlier.
Sorry, are you giving that to Torin or?
Yes, as I shove you into a porta potty and shut the door. That old
You
mom's
just-
not doing well.
You
Rose
can
is
almost
outside.
hear you can almost hear like a sound of excitement. It's not like coming from his mouth or anything, just like the way he's wrestling it and just kind of like examining it. You just like, yeah, almost like there's like this excitement that like could almost be heard but can't be. Should I roll something to inspect this stuff?
You can go ahead and you don't have any like identify spell or anything, do you?
I do.
You do.
I
you
do.
can cast that, or if you
Boom.
want to roll me.
Casted.
Okay. You identify, and you have the what was it?
There were 3 potions. I have a little bit of notes on the potion. One
I
had
cast it ritually, by the way. Ritually.
Ritually casted? Okay, I was gonna
Yes.
say. I will take you 10 minutes to do that though. Are you okay
Yeah,
with
that's
that?
chill. That's chill. Yeah.
Alright.
That's why I
Plus
stuck him in
my
a porta
identify
potty.
magic, I have 1 free a day, so no spell slots used.
Wait, 3 potions and a what?
3 potions and a pair of boots.
Thank you. Sorry to interrupt.
3 potions and a pair of boots.
Yeah, I have a small notation on what I, without identify, was able to gesture off an Arcana check.
Yeah, where is
If that
that?
helps you.
Huh? Where is that?
It's on my actual items in my character sheet. One says potion, greater HP possibly is what the feeling I got from it. One says
that is indeed a
expelling.
good Yep.
Okay, one says an expelling potion ? And the other one says fire related effect ?
There's a potion that is in an orange bottle. That is a potion of fire resistance, you determined. The other potion, which is kind of like a green and silver liquid, it's kind of like green, but then it has like silver streaks that kind of go throughout it. What it does is it takes items that would normally have a magical effect on you, a negative magical effect, and negates them for a certain amount of time.
Okay.
And then we had the boots.
Boots.
correct?
I just have boots. Yeah. I did not get a feeling on those. Beyond,
Yeah.
there's something.
The boots, they. I gotta remember what I had on there. Hang on, let me go back to my thing. Ah, yes. The boots, they are boots of like, I don't really know if there's like a boots of speed in there, but they're boots of speed. They increase your speed by 5.
Okay. Movement speed, not because
Yeah.
that I totally see making those. I think there is an official one, but that's not what they do.
Right.
So, cool.
Easy enough, right?
Mm-hmm.
So once Torin finishes that, he just goes out there, just like really quickly, like just out of excitement, just because he got to examine something and explain everything you just explained, like what
Perfect.
each thing does. And then he just, at the very end, he just takes a deep breath in. He goes, "Well, that was nice. We should do these bathroom trips more often."
And
Hey, we might make a habit of it as I put the stuff back in our bag.
Prim just looks like she doesn't give you a dirty look.
We're in the bathroom. I don't think you're in there with us.
I'm not. Well, you guys just came out.
Right? Did we?
You said when you come out, you're like, that was a good.
Oh, I meant the stall. Oh, that's right. It's a porta potty, not a freaking restaurant. Yeah, never mind.
Prim and I were waiting outside while I gave him all the stuff.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Oh, I had assumed that you were in there as well, Finton. watching him do all of it? Okay.
Oh no, I
True.
just propped up in front of the door, and then, like,
Got it.
because he knew he was going to be doing this figuring out what it was might take some time, and that was a place he could do it privately. And like, oh, guy in there is not having a good day. If anyone was like trying to get there.
Got it. Cool. Never mind then. I was gonna
Sorry,
be like,
quick
whoa.
question. With the ritual casting, is that just like I don't use up a spell slot, but
You
it
don't
just
use the
takes
spell slot,
time?
it just takes time, right?
Oh, sick! That's awesome.
You guys will notice that there were a
Good to
couple
know.
of changes to the hours, and I changed the mood a couple of times, so I don't know if you guys have been watching that. So
Nope.
I didn't see the mood, but I did see that hour change.
I'm too zoomed
So.
in for the recording.
And then I will say, Prim, slip these on.
What?
Will it affect her movement speed period.
yep, including
Okay.
flying speed.
Wait, what do you give me?
for her.
The boots.
You give me the boots.
Mhm.
What do they look like? Because, you know, Prim's really particular about her fashion.
They are brown, pointy, and very old.
Okay.
They got like a gold buckle on the side
She
of them.
makes
What?
a face. And,
What
I
are
mean,
these?
But she still is
They'll let
smiling.
you see the carnival faster.
Like Zoom boots?
Yes.
And she just puts them on and starts zigzagging like crazy.
Will they be
Yeah,
like
it gives
this
you. It just
forever?
increases your movement speed by 5 feet.
Okay.
So instead of 30, you go 35.
Nice.
Healer might need that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I was like, man, I could use this, but really, if she has to get between us.
Let me put that on my sheet. My sheet. I'm gonna call them Zoom boots.
That's fine.
Is there a word for them?
Zoom boots.
What do I put them on
He made it up. You put it in your equipment and then just change
features
your
and
movement.
traits or equipment? Okay.
As you guys have kind of moved over to this area now, you get a better view of the Hall of Illusions.
Mhm.
You kind of get a peek into the door there as somebody's walking in, and you see a bunch of mirrors.
Was that the Hall of
There.
Illusions?
Yep. You also kind of see this little circle spot in front of you. Lots of very small wagons and very small, like primrose-sized buildings, and there's like little trees in the middle there. Kind of like a fairy circle on the outside with the spattering of the huts, and the huts are mushroom shaped.
Before totally leaving the vicinity we're in, while he was identifying everything, and what was the view I may have had on that quote-unquote staff area? If I had a view at all.
You can see it. It's definitely heavily covered by trees. It's just a caravan circle. There's a couple of brightly colored wagons back there, but there's nothing that you can see. Otherwise, just a couple of shadows maybe walking around back there. But as you can tell, are actually people walking because of the firelight.
Vincent.
Hey.
We should go find our gnome friends. Maybe they have some ale for us.
Aye, so to the fairway of food. I don't know what you call it in a carnival. I know there's a term for it, but my head is
The
lost.
food garden.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
It's like-
Here it is on the map. The feasting orchards.
There you go. And
Us
that's
on the
where
other
they would
side
be.
of Us on the other side of the carnival here, friend.
Oh, should
We
we
can
go
head
there
that
later?
way. We can head that way now or later. It's up to you. You lead the way.
Okay.
She immediately goes into Pixie Kingdom. She's at the
Hey, I
archway.
have in my notes that Fenton's gonna make sure Prim has a good time while he can.
Yeah, because we have a bunch of shit to do, huh?
Torrent's just along for the ride. He still doesn't really know why he's here.
Yeah.
He's bored.
Okay, I
Okay.
enter Pixie Kingdom. What do I see?
Outside of the as you enter inside the fairy ring of the stalls, there's a pretty large, well, it's this miniature oak tree. In a miniaturized fairground, kind of surrounds that miniaturized oak tree. You see a small version of a Ferris wheel, and this is probably a tenth of the size of Primrose. So it is tiny.
So like,
Uh,
I don't think they could go in.
as you guys walk up, a pixie kind of walks, flies up, and you can see him, but he's really kind of like fly sized for Finton and Torin. As he flies up, he goes, "Wow, ow!"
I almost wanted to make Torin just smack it out of the air. No. I resisted.
This is your show, Prem.
Wait, you guys didn't say hi back? How rude.
I took it as he flew up to you because you're leading the way.
Torin just hears like buzzing, and he's like,
Basically, Prim,
nice.
you're in front of the two of us. We're kind of trailing
Okay.
you like parents watching the kid run through the fairgrounds.
And you're like, hi,
"You
is
holding
this your
hands?"
home?
It's one of my homes. This is the Pixie Kingdom. You guys want to come visit?
Yeah, I would love to visit.
And then she like does that thing that like kids kind of do, where they like kind of leave their parents and look back at their like parent, like, is this okay? She looks at Finn.
Just nod at you and stand there waiting.
Okay.
If you guys want to visit,
Torin yells out, "Don't just strangers!"
let me see your tickets.
Oh, it's right here.
And she takes the ticket out. Wait, what was the ribbon thing? Do we have ribbons?
No, that was just talk.
that was just-
You have a ticket.
Oh
You have
man,
a
I want a ribbon.
Let me go buy a ribbon.
I'm gonna go buy a ribbon later.
Go enjoy your fairy kingdom.
Maybe we could like for RP
For
and
breast
like
cancer
all of
awareness.
this sake, like I want to buy things from here, and I could just give you a list,
Sure.
Swick, later on. Anyways,
Cool.
so she's like, okay, and she just goes.
Wait. You guys, what are your names?
I'm Primrose.
Okay. And you? You can see he points to Finton.
I just nod. Entertain her. I'm waiting.
And what's this guy's name?
You can call me George.
George, that'll never do. We gotta get you guys
What
some
did
new
he
names.
say?
We gotta visit the Pixie Kingdom. Okay, you over there who nodded, you're gonna be Cobweb.
I like it. It's like his hair.
And, big guy, you're gonna be Oak Tree.
No, I'm George.
No, you're Oak Tree.
No, I'm George.
Uh-oh. Okay. All right, I guess. He goes ahead and he punches everybody's
I'll
ticket.
point out that I've never pulled my ticket out. I am literally watching Prim have fun. That is my
You're
goal
not
right
really
there.
like going in. Got it.
no. My head is looking at other stuff right now.
I'll put you
While-
on
while
the
you
gate
have fun.
area.
As you guys are still kind of grouped up,
Yeah,
he
if I have
does,
to wait over there, that's fine.
he does throw pixie dust over the three of you, and you all shrink down to his side. And as he shrinks down,
Oh my god!
No.
yeah,
No.
he says, hey guys, thanks for coming into the Pixie Kingdom. Here, let me show you around real quick. There's, as you guys are shrunk down, he kind of takes you in. He opens up the door to the big oak tree in the middle, and you guys kind of like see that there's like a little bit of it's a little tavern kind of in there.
Yeah. How
So-
long will we be miniaturized?
Oh, until you decide to leave the Pig Kingdom, of course.
This is so
Just
cool.
roll my eyes.
I can actually hug you guys.
And she goes up and just puts her arms around Torin's shoulders.
Yeah, because you guys are all the same size at this point.
Yeah, like you
Torn-
guys
Torn
never
just
been
looks
my size.
uncomfortable.
And I can stare you in the eyes.
And then she
think my
goes and
pieces
looks
for guys
at
will be
Vinton,
right-
stares him down, all creepy.
I'll be right back.
All right.
That is so fucking cool.
You guys are in the little tavern, and around you are 11 other little pixie guys, and girls. And as you
And
are
they,
this
them
size, their voices
queens.
are normal. What do you say?
And they, them, queens.
No.
I'm gonna edit that out. We're gonna get canceled. Anyways,
I mean, I have some. I just haven't, made it a part of the story.
oh shoot, this is a whole other realm.
Yep. So, the guy, Jeremy Plum, who you guys have now known.
Jeremy
Jeremy
Plums.
Plum introduces you guys. Hey, everybody! This is Primrose, and this is Cobweb, and this is he says it with,
George.
almost like throwing up out of his mouth. George. Ugh. Anyway. So, what do you guys want to do? He kind of points around and, outside of the, so like imagine the oak tree like carved out at the bottom.
Is
And
the
there's,
tavern is inside the oak tree like root area?
Wait,
yeah, sort
this
of
one?
like, and when I say door, I mean like a half little, like, it's like almost like a garden, right? So it's like a gate. He opens up. Inside the actual, oak tree is like, the bar is like carved out of the trunk. And then there's like one bartender behind the bar and a couple other pixies laying around there. So, just
I'll
drinking.
definitely go grab a drink. Is it this tree?
Sure.
Okay.
Looking around, you see let's see here. I was looking around, you see a little pine cone ride that it's like a little, what they say is pine cone. It says pine cone over the top there. It's a little excitable pug that only listens to fairies, and is giving rides to some of the other patrons who have chosen to come to the fairy kingdom. Let's see here. Around the trunk of the tree, woven is like cocoon husks. They've kind of taken these husks and woven them around the base of the tree and up and around, and then taken the silk from that and made these strings of lights to go all over their little pixie town. You see almost like a replica of the staff area with a couple of little wagons and a little wagon hide behind the oak tree. There is a wheel that in the center of has a hamster that is kind of running to make the wheel spin with the rod. And then out inside the little dining area there's a stand that seems to be that is selling it says cucamelon sandwiches and thimbleberry tarts. It has kind of like a stand there.
How much money do I have? I don't know. I think you have all my money, don't you, Vin?
I've collected most of our money. And I have
Oh no,
not
I
given
have
it
9 copper pieces and 9 silver pieces, 11 gold pieces. Okay. I would like to order one of those little items and a drink.
Okay. You walk up to the bartender. Well, do you go to the stand first, or do you go to the bartender first?
I'll go to the bartender first.
He goes, "Ah, yes, drinks are free here. There you go."
Really? Oh my
Yeah.
goodness, this is a wonderland.
And she just chugs it.
And it's weird it doesn't shrink. I'm not used to being around people like our size, you know?
Yeah, I can understand that. Fairies are weird. They're like in
Torn?
between the macro and the micro, you know?
Yeah.
Torn overhearing this kind of just like floats over to the bar counter, and then he's like with his like eyes squinting, staring at the guys like, why are they free?
Cause they're free. It's part of the thing. You
'Cause we
punch your
paid
ticket,
for
free drinks.
the
Mm.
ticket,
Yeah.
right?
He starts like stroking his like his face, his little. I think he has a beard, right? Yeah, his beard. He starts stroking his beard, looking at the guy. Interesting. Very interesting. And then it just starts like kind of floating backwards, like he's like backing up, but it like almost looks like
It's
he's
like an
floating
anime.
away.
Would you like one?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, and he hands one over to you.
But
There you go.
instead of drinking it, thank you very much. Instead of drinking it, he kind of just like examines it,
Wait, so is
sniffs
the,
it a
is the
bit,
first
sort of
one
like
free?
puts his ear to it, like listening, just all these different things to it as he just ponders over it.
I mean, it's just normal ale. As you can, as
Says
far as
you
can tell.
can't trust
far as
you,
you can
DM.
That's true.
So Jerry,
It's Jeremy.
so Jerry, what brings you here to be part of the carnival?
Protection from the outside.
Should we be scared outside?
No, we're just small. That's all.
Yeah, I get that. I feel
And
you,
who-
man.
And she like beats on her chest and
Who
does a
can
piece.
provide you protection? Just the number of the people in the carnival.
Pretty much.
Ah, so there's no enforcer that.
Yeah,
that-
I mean, we just basically what we do is we make our ale and give that for free to like the patrons, and then we make a little bit of something on the side, you know.
Like what?
Oh, you know,
Just
if you wanted to
nodding
go.
to him, letting him ramble or spill what he will.
You know, there's the tarts over there. We sell tarts.
Tarts! Are they-
Torin stands up real quick. Who you calling Todd?
All right, look at this over there. The stand.
My
it's
hand on
tarts.
his shoulder and just push him into his seat.
Prim
He
immediately
starts
flies
to
over
slowly
there.
sip from the drink, just like a tiny sip, as he keeps staring at the bartender suspiciously.
Tastes like normal ale.
Exactly what fake ale would taste like.
Yeah, I mean, it's fun. It's fun here, you know.
Do you think I could buy a tart? How much is it?
Well, we don't really accept money.
Oh, what do you accept then?
We gotta trade something. I don't know what you got.
Oh! I have a seed. Do you want it?
Torin stands up real quick. No, Tim Primrose, don't give him your seed. Oh, you mean your seed? He just sits back down again,
Oh,
just looking embarrassed.
you know what else I got?
What do you got?
I have a stack of eye monster goo. You want one?
Eye monster goo. Let's see this eye monster
Yeah.
And she pulls out a tiny little sack of where she collected the eyeballs, because in my thing I say sack of eye monster goo,
goo. Mhm.
and I assume that there's eyeballs floating in it.
The
Right?
yeah. There's a couple, yeah.
Yeah, and so she'll take one out and shove it in Jeremy's face and go,
See, it's almost like it's looking back at you. Whenever I get lonely and the moon's not out, I like to just look at them.
Jeremy takes his hand and like puts an eyeball in his mouth and kind of like chews it around a little bit, and then kind of like looks at it and goes, "This'll do." And then he kind of takes it from you and hands you a tart and the sandwich. And then he takes the goo, and you see kind of like a big vat outside the back of the behind the oak tree, and he kind of just like throws it in there.
just the eyeball, because I only give him one eyeball. But
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
and then I close my stack, and then after seeing him do that, she just looks very fascinated, She opens the sack again, takes an eyeball out, and shoves it into her mouth as well, and starts like.
It is the worst thing you've ever tasted in your entire mouth.
And I immediately spit it down to the ground, grab it, and put it back in the thing, and try to look around, pretending that nobody saw what I just did.
Bleh.
Except you don't blat, you smile.
Yeah, it's true, but like, yeah. I smile, stick out my tongue a little bit, like.
Fair enough.
What a creep.
And then I'll start. I'll take half of my. I'll cut the sandwich into 3s and give Torin and Vinton a little quarter, but I'll keep the tart to myself.
Perfect. Any of you guys take a bite?
I do.
The sandwich is very sweet. Has definitely a fruity taste to it as well. Very good, very like almost like tropical flavored. And it makes you feel good as it goes down,
Like what type of good feeling?
like a warm fuzzy.
Oh. What about my tart?
Put the little third of sandwich in my mouth after seeing her big old smile.
Same thing. Tastes good.
Yeah, I'm not worried.
Tropical.
I just was letting you give the description to somebody else. I went ahead and eat mine.
Fair enough.
And talking around it back at Jerry. So, who's in charge of your whole carnival? This is a massive enterprise.
I mean, the carnival or the Pixie Kingdom?
Both.
I'm in charge of the Pixie Kingdom. I'm the one who tells people, you can come here, and then they go over there. As far as the Witchlight Carnival is Mr. Witch or Mr. Light.
Oh, where do they live? Apparently we're like friends with them, but they don't know it yet.
Well, they hang out at the big top usually.
The big top. Okay.
Yeah. When it's open, you know, they run the shows there. Occasionally, you'll be able to see Mr. Light walking around the fairgrounds sometimes, and Mr. Witch as well. Mr. Witch usually takes the first part of the night, and then after the big top extravaganza, Mr. Light will take over the second part.
What do they look like?
Well, Mr. Witch is a big, heavy man. He's got a big old top hat and wears a red suit. Mr. Light, little skinny guy, pretty tall, lanky. He wears like a jester's hat and wears all white.
Nice. They sound amazing.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. They've been good bosses, so what else can you do?
Oh, have you seen any like odd things happening with the magic around here?
As soon as you say that, his face goes stone. I wouldn't talk about that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But she still smiles.
And as you say that, like a sour note plays on the calliope. A dark cloud kind of like covers a couple of those stars in the sky. Yep.
Ooh.
Thank you for your time, Jerry.
It's Jeremy. You can tell he's like visibly annoyed by that now.
Torin drinks his full drinks, puts the empty cup back on the counter with him, and he's like, thank you, Jeremiah.
I apologize for them. They're a little slow. Alright, well, I'm gonna go as well, but it was lovely meeting you. Did you want any goo to go with that eyeball?
Sure. I'll take some goo.
Okay, she takes her bag open and gets a little handful of goo and plops it down on his hand. And then
Thank you very much.
boops his nose with another one. Like with the goo hand. And then wipes the goo off on her dress.
Like staring straight at Finton, he throws the goo back into the vat, and it hits the vat perfectly. Enjoy your
That's a
stay
good arm,
at the
Jeremy.
Thank you. He bows his head. Enjoy your stay at the Pixie Kingdom. Then he kind of floats off.
Question out of character. So when we get enlarged after we drink tiny alcohol, does the tiny alcohol become enlarged with us, or does it stay tiny in our stomach?
It would come with us, right? That's just
It'll
like
come with you.
the stuff that's
Okay,
given to
okay.
me. Yeah. That'd be cool though.
So, never mind.
Anything else you wanted to do here, Prem?
And she looks around. I assume we're outside the gate now.
I mean, you guys, you mean at the Pixie Kingdom or outside the gate at the...
Well, what does the
wherever
bubble pop teapot do? Like, what does that look like? Is that like a house? There's just a giant teapot.
I gotta look this up quick again. Yes, it's a house. Yes, it's a teapot. I don't know if it's a part of the Fairy Kingdom or not.
Oh, okay. Never mind. We'll
Corin standing like at like the exit, not the fully exited yet, but like standing at the exit of the Pixie area, just contemplating. I wonder. So if we leave the area, we become back to normal size, correct, Fenton and Primrose?
I mean, I guess.
So if we leave what if only one part of us leave the area? Oh, and what is something coming from us leave the area? Does that enlarge as it leaves, or does it require
I
the
don't
whole
know.
body to be?
But you should stick your butt out the gate, see what happens.
He stares at you blankly for a minute. You do? I just might. He
Wait,
turns
our GM
around.
isn't here.
I know
What?
Oh,
Okay,
so
never
yes.
mind.
He turns around and kind of just like he just leans over and kind of like put his like rear end outside of the exit.
Uh-huh.
Does anything
And
happen?
as your rear end kind of like pops out, it sucks your entirety out of that gate, and you become full size.
Ah, it's like a portal.
So disappointed. Wait, before any of you come out, try urinating outside of the exit.
I don't think I could stream it like
I walk
that.
right on past him, not breaking stride as I enlarge.
I also don't
Yeah.
need to pee right now.
Fernando!
And then she just follows him because she feels the FOMO of like needing to catch up.
He just has his head down. He just looks so bummed.
I'm still asking Prim. I'm not going to ask all the time, but letting Prim lead the way. But I am looking out for Mr. Witch, who I will beeline for if we see him.
Perfect.
Yeah.
About this time. I hope this isn't on the map layer because that'll get confusing. Perfect. I screwed up on the other one and made it on the map layer instead of on the thing, and now I can't get it to. I'm gonna
Oh,
have
the
to-
big top extravaganza's coming up. We
I
gotta
might
go
have to
see him
and,
there. Do I have like an itinerary
If
of
you
like when that
zoom
would
in,
happen?
yeah. So if you zoom in real close, you can do it or move the map over. That works too.
Whoa, what
Yeah.
just happened?
Nobody's mad at us anymore.
And it's pixel perfect, so I'm like, it's good enough. All right. So, that was the Pixie Kingdom. Hooray!
Yeah.
Yay.
Do I have like a sense of time of when the big top extravaganza is gonna happen? Because if she heard that, she would want to go to it.
They'll make an announcement before it starts off.
Okay.
You kind of get that sense that they announce the big events that happen.
In the meantime,
Torrent.
Yes.
So you get to choose between Mystery Mine or Snail Racing, okay? Which one do you
I think I want to do the staff area.
Ew! I know you're into that, but I don't really want to do
Well,
that. So, like,
They may need some help.
help with what?
Working, of
Joining
course. I can probably
themselves?
improve the process.
Oh. So you don't want to go on the Mystery Mine with me? It'll be so great. I really like the mystery mine.
And as you see, as she was starting to frown, she immediately pipes back up and starts smiling and thinking of a happy thought.
Let's go to the mystery mine then.
And she just starts darting off.
Torin kind of leans over to Fintan. I don't think she's really asking us, is she?
You know, this part's for entertaining her. I assume at
Oh.
some point in time, shit will hit the fan like it did in that cave, and that's when I'll start making calls.
Sounds fair enough.
In the meantime, you enjoy yourself as well.
Well, I'll try, but I feel uneasy here. I'm not really a fan of lots of people and, civilization of sorts.
You kind of hear over the sound of the Calliope, which is playing a couple of wrong notes now, as it plays. Almost like someone drunk is playing it.
Uh-oh.
There's like a low roll of thunder over the horizon. But to the mystery mine. As you guys walk up to the mystery line, there is a guy up there. That's the kind of thing. Come on! It's the mystery mine. Come on in, everybody.
What's the mystery?
Well, you get to ride the mystery mine.
Okay.
And she just hops on. Or at least gets her card punched or whatever.
Yep. The guy at the gate there, punches your card.
Do you guys
Says,
go?
well. He's a little dwarf guy. Unlock the mysteries of your mind in the mystery mine, he says as his eyebrows
Oh.
kind of furl towards you two. Behind him is a giant, kind of like grandfather clock that just ticks,
Ah.
ticks, ticks, ticks.
Torin immediately just locks eyes with the clock. He starts slowly walking towards it.
As you kind of walk towards the clock, the face of the clock opens up and an eye kind of looks at you.
Torin gets his big old smile on his face and just starts walking closer to it.
As you walk closer, the eye opens up more. Then it is glaring at you. You like my clock?
Meh.
Well, it is nice and big. I do enjoy big clocks. But
It is a big clock.
whose eye is this in the clock?
It's the clocks.
I don't know. I just made it. It sees
Right.
things. Tells me things.
His attention turns away from the clock and towards the dwarf. You made the clock. Hmm.
Kind of.
Kind of. There is no kind of with inventions.
Well-
Did you make it or not?
I mean, I made it, but some of the magic is, I needed help with it.
You needed help with it, and
Yeah, I mean, it was.
do you mind if I take it apart and examine it?
No, you cannot do that. If you want to see how it works, though, you may ride the ride.
You evil temptress. He gets a big old grin on his face. You dirty, dirty dwarf. He starts putting his finger on his nose, kind of rubbing it. I'm in. Let's do this. Show
punches
me
your
your
ticket.
dirty secrets. He
You are welcome to-
takes his ticket out to punch.
Yep, and he goes and he punches your ticket. He says, "All right, get on into the minecart there."
Is Torin gonna fit?
Yeah. Oh yeah, no.
Okay, go.
Yep. It's like a two-seater in the front, and then two seats in the back, and you take up the two seats on either side. But Also,
Gotcha.
Primrose can kind of just like float along with it. So
Is there seatbelts?
no.
Shit.
Dibs on the front seat.
You guys
but I
kind of
can't
see. As you guys kind of see, as you guys are in the mine area there, it looks to be like on where you guys walked in. There's like a mountain on one side that has a hole in it in the tunnel, and then on the other side comes out a big dragon's mouth. As you can kind of see it on the map there, but in the middle there's like a gap where you guys can walk through to get into the mine carts.
But before getting into the minecart, Torn's going to just like a general like mechanical inspection of it, make sure it's sound and there's nothing wacky to it.
Roll an investigation check.
Yeah. What the?
Seems fine to
I
me.
rolled a 2. Damn it.
Looks as good as any other carnival ride.
Yep. Heck, better with that roll.
Torn gets it.
Wait, so is Torn blocking my vision?
No.
Okay, cool.
Maybe.
I was about to throw a fit. Just kidding.
Finton, what are you doing?
I'm just following along with Prim, sitting next to her or behind her.
Oh,
Perfect.
nice.
He says, "Sir, I need to punch your ticket." And he kind of comes up to you and looks like, almost frisks you for your ticket.
I freely hand it. I wasn't. Sorry, I thought that was part of when you say you punch all the tickets. So
All right, then he punches your ticket as well, and that
yeah,
happens.
that was not a trying not to do that. That was just.
Yep.
Vinton is following Prim, letting Prim get entertained right now. So he's not trying to get through anything.
Fair enough. So, the minecart holds up to 8 medium creatures, so you guys all fit.
Damn.
Yeah.
Ooh, there's some hefty cards.
The ride starts, and you start going towards the dragon's mouth. For the start of the ride. He says, "Enjoy the ride, have fun." As the eye opens up, it kind of watches you guys as you go into the dragon's mouth there.
Leaning up to Torn, normally we try to avoid these things, especially this end of them.
Right? As he reaches up to try to touch the dragon's tongue or whatever, as they go through it.
Perfect. Bright colors start to shine as you make your way into the just rainbow colors, as if you guys. Some of you would be kind of familiar with the description of how portals work in this world. If you've taken one or heard about it from travelers, otherwise, a lot of the big cities, in order to have networks of portals, you recognize that you're being teleported, like a rainbow bridge kind of a deal going on there. And as you enter out the other side, you end up in this landscape of rolling hills, filled with trees that kind of corkscrew around and have very slight but tight leafy points at the top of them. There's like dead trees that are off in the distance, and you kind of are in this like swampy area. You look up at the sky, and rather than being the normal blue that you're used to, it's has like a pink color, but within it is clouds that seem to almost be behind the pink color, and it also in front of that pink color shine stars as they go, almost like an astrally pinky cloudy day with stars that shine. Weird lights kind of glow throughout this swampy area, and glowing blue mushrooms are on the ground. The cart kind of hurtles around the tracks and whatnot, and illusions start to pop up in front of you. things that would be terrifying to you. For example, Prim, what is your worst fear?
Goblins. But not just
Oh.
like any goblins, like the ones from my past, I guess. So like goblin slavers, I guess. Because
So in
like
front of
I'm
you-
not too prejudiced against other goblins, but yeah.
You would see the horde that, took your home. Finton, what is your worst fear?
Gonna think. I hadn't thought about a worse fear for him. It's gonna be probably being alone again, like when he was a kid. After the fire.
As you're going through the mine, Primrose and Torin disappear from you, and around you just becomes almost like a void. Same thing, Torin. What is your worst fear?
Oh man. I guess like the corpses of his dead people coming back to life and like blaming them for their death. I guess blame, or I don't know what the word is for that.
Zombies
There's a
of
word
the
for it.
past. Not kidding.
Yeah, ghosts of the past that he feels responsible for making.
Yeah, no, for sure. The ghosts, you see
Specifically
ghosts
his
of people from your past that you would know. As the cart kind of moves along here, I need each of you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, but like to know, Prim is actually
is shaking, but she's smiling.
Damn it.
Good to know.
Hold up, I accidentally did something. Okay, there we go. What was it again?
Rolls.
What roll
Wisdom
again?
save.
Wisdom.
There you go. Somebody's rolling
Damn.
good.
Okay, that makes sense then, right? DM?
Yep. Primrose, as you, let's start with Torin. Torin, as the trip goes, as the cart kind of makes its way through, the specters and the zombies that are kind of moving closer to you start saying things like, "Why? This is your fault. Why did you do this to us?" Finton, your void at the end, as you see it, a light appears in front of you, and you are back in the same field as the others, as the others, where you see the background, but the other two still are not within your sight.
Okay.
The cart seems elongated, so where either side is, yeah, like 10 feet long forward and behind you, you are still alone in the middle of the cart. Primrose, your vision of the goblins, they start to take arrows into them. You see fairy warriors start to fight the goblins and take them on, and they are winning. They actually defeat them, and they kind of go back to where your village was, and you see your village along the rubble, along the
Or what I'd
cart line,
assume my village
or what
is. Yeah.
what you assume your village is, right? I need everybody to make another wisdom save.
Oh shit. Oh!
Bro.
Oh.
Torn loves this ride.
Yeah.
It's a good ride.
It makes
It's a good
sense
ride.
though. It makes sense.
It's like the universe knows our lore.
Yep.
And our
Hey,
personalities.
Laura's on in this one.
You should be. Imagine.
Torin hands physical hands start coming up from the ground. All of them are like, "Save us, Torin! Save us! You can save us, please! Don't hurt anybody!" The spectral ghosts, they take a more solid form, and they are less corporeal and more solid. They're sitting next to you on the ride, looking at you like, "Why did you do this to us? How could you do this to us?" Yeah, it's fucked up, man.
I like it. I mean, Torin doesn't like it, but I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vinton,
Mhm.
you're as you go through the light, the cart shrinks down to the appropriate size again, and next to you pops in Primrose, and behind you pops in Torin, a very stunned and scared Torin, but a Torin nonetheless.
I'm just waving at him like, wow, that was great.
And Primrose, you see in the village yourself with what you would think to be your family and what they look like.
Shit! What do they look like?
You said what you think.
They look like the
What you think?
Kardashians.
The look.
I would say
Jersey
I'll tell you what, we'll do this. You're vaguely getting a memory of this time where you were very young and you kind of woke up and you saw your mother kind of holding you, and you pictured that fairy with you and your father too, and you can describe how they look. I don't know how they look.
I would describe my father being more blue than I am, and he has a beard, and he's shorter and stubbier. And then my mom is very tall, and she kind of looks like Prim, but she has white hair. They both kind of have a lighter, whiter hair.
Got
Like
it.
kind of a secret that Prim kind of dyes her hair. And they both have the same white marking on her lips. If you look at her character, she has like a little
Yeah.
little marking on her lip. They both have that, and her mom looks like almost a spitting image of her, but like a little different. And she has her dad's eyes for sure.
She has a mustache.
And as for yeah, that's about as much as she would probably just like really
Probably.
remember, is just like
Yeah.
figures almost, and just like the most striking
But you-
features. Yeah.
You get a glimpse of them in your little mushroom house.
Yeah.
Almost as like what could have been kind of a thing, you know what I mean? So
Yeah, true. Does she have is there another person there? Because I have a feeling she has like an older sibling or something. But yeah.
does she have an older sibling or something?
Yeah,
I don't
in
think
my
it does.
head.
Why are you whispering that?
Sure.
Because the thing about Prim is that she doesn't remember, and I try to keep it like to myself. As I find it out, I create the story too. So
Yeah.
it's like I'm reacting this like how I should, I guess. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to
Yeah.
spoil everything. She does see another figure there that's smaller than her dad, obviously. She is small, but she's smaller than them, and it's just a figure, but she can't really tell.
Right.
Like
That makes
sex
sense.
and gender and all that stuff. So yeah,
Right.
cool. I love that.
Oh,
Do I get any sense of like what this village looks like?
Not really. It's more just like.
Like, is there a statue somewhere, or like?
And honestly, it kind of looks like the Pixie Kingdom.
Okay.
Because that's your reference. But the thing that's different is the house that you lived in. Torin, with that, I need everybody to still do a wisdom save, by the way.
Right. I have a question.
Yes.
Getting the sense of crap going on and having been scared or almost scared but coming out of it, would I be able to use prestidigitation to create a few sensory things to clear my mind? Doing any effect on this at all?
Sure. Go ahead and try prestidigitation to like make something that.
Yeah, just like because it says I can do sensory effects. So I was looking at like a loud buzz noise that I couldn't hear anything else, or like a white flash in my eyes or something like
Yeah.
that.
Sure. Go ahead. Go ahead and try to cast it.
Okay.
Your magic, while you feel it cast,
Mm-hmm.
and you know that it cast because you felt the power leave you,
Mm-hmm.
has no effect here.
Okay.
And it's not that it's not cast, and it's not that it hasn't manifested. And you get the sense that wherever you are, the magic almost
Something
like
is stronger and suppressing or overriding.
right,
Yeah.
or it almost like rebounded the magic
Mm-hmm.
back into the weave. Right?
Okay.
Um,
Wow.
in,
No, I
in,
just
in a way.
you mess with my head. I'm trying to clear it.
Yep. Fair enough.
Now I'll roll. I wanted to try before I rolled the save because I was like, okay, you messed with my head twice. He's aware of something going on. He's trying to regain his wits.
Yeah, and with that, you kind of see through the mirage of what's happening.
Mhm.
With that, um, you there's you understand that was an illusion that was cast over you,
Mhm.
and that there was no real danger at all.
Yeah.
Um,
No, but
so
you've
yeah,
messed with my emotional state. I am trying to
yeah.
settle myself.
But you still know that you are not in the same plane that you were in. If the corkscrew trees and the swampiness and the sky
Mhm.
and everything is still there. Just
Yeah.
the illusions you've seen past now. They still are there.
Mhm.
But you can, it's kind of like that dual vision thing where you like, oh, this is
Yeah.
nothing, right? Um,
I still see the illusion overlapping the reality.
right.
Okay.
Torin, one of the creatures and zombies of the many people that you've killed.
It's not the people I killed. It's my people that were
Yeah.
killed. Yeah.
Yeah, the people that were killed.
Yeah.
They say one of them says it's not his fault. As the train continues, and the creatures that are around you look towards that one particular character. Um, let's see here. Primrose. As you kind of go through, that vision of your family's house wisps away, but the rest of the celebration is still happening. I need one more wisdom save from Torin and Primrose. Okay. Ooh.
Bro,
Jeez.
come
This
on.
is your
It's
favorite
not your
ride.
area.
Jesus.
Let's start with Torin. Torin, as that person is trying to convince the other characters around you, an arrow shoots through their face, and their face explodes in
Oh
front of
shit.
you. The person who was trying to protect you from the creatures. Their face explodes in front of you, and
Fuck
yeah, brains poop all over you.
Nice.
Primrose, you hear a faint voice in your ear that says, "We're here."
Is it the same? Do I recognize it as the one from my dream?
It's different from the one in your dream,
Okay.
but you do recognize it as one of your parents' voice. And with that, the ride ends. You guys come out the other end, and the dwarf goes, "Well, how'd you like that?"
Oh my goodness, it was amazing. Finn, I think I saw something.
Glad for you. Totally putting up a false sense of smile with uneasiness. Not scared, just uneasiness of what he saw since I did not clear my head. I did, but I didn't, you know?
Torin, I need you to roll me a D8.
Should have a D8.
Aw, damn.
That's a good one. I remember that when you play a bard.
Oh my god! Did you die? Good thing we're not in combat. You pass out.
I should just give up on rolling.
And then just so you know,
Oh shit, you're gonna bring down the whole carnival, man. Whole carnival's gonna be sad.
so because feeling confident in your abilities to see through the illusions, Finton, you now have advantage on any charisma-based ability checks for the
Nice.
remainder of the carnival.
Nice. Should write that down.
Um,
Awesome.
and we'll get to your 1d8 later.
Ah. Okay.
Damn.
Okay.
All right. With that, with the end of that ride, it is 12:05. Would you guys like to
Yeah.
do one more thing?
Before we do
Or-
that, as we arrive and stuff like that,
Okay.
Torrin's gonna be all shook and stuff like that. Slowly turns to the dwarf and just stares for a little bit, just like void of emotion, and then just simply whispers quietly, "How was that supposed to show me how that clock works?"
Oh, I mean, it was the magic of the clock. that did
That's it. I'm
whatever
taking
you
the
saw.
clock.
You can't take the clock.
Well, you didn't show me how it works, so you lied.
Oh, I mean,
Lied in
it
the
showed
carnival,
you
which you cannot lie at.
the clock. I didn't lie. It showed you how it
You
works.
lied. It did not show me how it works. It showed me baloney.
It showed you what you needed to see.
Needed to see. It showed me illusions, right? Which is a lie. Illusions are a lie.
Wow,
It's a lie at a carnival, which you're not allowed to lie at. So I get the clock.
I've never
It's-
seen him this riled up, Finn. Do you think we should do something?
Well, you can't have the clock. But
Well, you lied.
I-
I'm going to tell everyone you lied. and then
hold
I
on,
get the clock.
Torin. Says the dwarf, by the way.
Yeah.
I understand sometimes what you see is not what you want to see.
And what I wanted to see was how the
And
clock
for that, yeah. He hands you a talisman with an eye on it.
Aw.
Very well. I suppose it'll do, but rest assured I will be back for that clock one day.
I have a feeling you will.
And remember, we cannot lie here.
I didn't lie.
No, I'm saying I did not lie either.
I know you
I
didn't.
will be back. I know, I know you know, I'm making sure you know that I know that you know.
Sure.
Anyways, thanks for the eye talisman thingy.
Yes.
Bye.
Good luck, Teal.
Alright, I guess we'll end there. Because I was gonna RP more, but.
You guys can RP more if you want.
Oh, okay.
As they're RPing though, can I just ritual inspect the eye or whatever?
Sure thing.
Eye talisman.
Sure thing. Make an Arcana and History check for me.
Arcana. My rolls are shit today. Look at
Oh,
that.
boy.
I swear something's broken. Wow,
There you go.
look, that works. I'm not even whatever.
You recognize the eye to be the symbol of illusion magic. and the way it's oriented, you kind of recognize it to also be a rune. So you gather from that it's some sort of rune having to do with illusion magic.
Gotcha.
So
I'm sorry,
that's-
by inspect earlier, I meant the actual ritual ability inspect.
Oh, you can do that too.
Yeah. Just like as they're doing it, because I know it takes 10 minutes, and just in case they RP for 10 minutes.
Sounds good.
Yeah, we'll sit him down
Oh,
somewhere.
identify. Sorry, not inspect. Identify is what I meant to say.
I forgot I confused that.
Yeah, sorry, my bad.
You're good.
After
Oh.
ushering him away from the sky and sitting him down
Yeah, we could all be sitting somewhere.
out of the edge of the
You know.
crowd,
Decompressing, like de-stressing what we just saw.
letting Prim rant and rave about how amazing the ride was.
Yeah, exactly.
Go ahead. I will quick give you the identification of that. It is a talisman. That is a one-use charge on it. You notice from the rune, and the rune will let you check to see if there's an illusion, and then if there is, it'll dispel the illusion. For you.
Nice. Cool.
Does the necklace like disappear afterwards?
Yes, it doesn't disappear, but the rune has no magic on it.
Oh, it's just like chill. Can you recharge shit like that? This is OOC, by the way.
You'd have to recharge. You'd have to rewrite the rune.
Oh, got it.
You can do that.
Yeah, if you know how to write runes.
Pretty
Oh,
powerful.
gotcha.
It's like saving a spell or sigil. It's like plugging in your phone. Or
Listening to Prim go on, and any chance we see Witchlight? Don't have to interact with him, but I'm gonna ask to look for him still.
You don't see them, but you do hear over the loudspeakers. Alrighty, everybody, it's time for the Big Top Extravaganza. In about 10 minutes, everybody move to the Big Top to see the show.
nice.
All right, that's
Well,
a
I'm
great
all
spot.
good. Yeah, that was great. Would you like to say last words, DM?
That's it.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Well, thank you guys for watching. Until next time.
That's it?
on
Okay,
the next
cool.
video. I hope